if I think about enablement, it's not just about giving stuff to people. It's also about the development. It's enabling them to be their best sellers, or as we like to call it, be your best self. We want to create an environment where you love what you do, where you're happy working here, you're fulfilled, but you're also challenged. And so an example of that, every week we have what we call a start, stop, keep session. So it's every Thursday at 2:30. And so we use a fantastic bit of software called gong.io, Gong.io, and it syncs up with any of your video conferencing software. So every meeting that you have, it records it, yes, but then it does a whole bunch of analysis and tracking of what was said, who was said, key takeaways, some insights. It's just a big data play, but it's an amazing bit of kit. And so what we do with our start, stop, keep sessions, at the beginning of the week, we dedicate a call from the week prior or a couple of weeks prior, a BDR or an AE will say, hey, can we please review my call? And then the revenue team will take time during that week leading up to the Thursday meeting to review that call. And then we have a framework. And that framework is start, stop, keep. So based on what we observe in that call, here are a couple of things that me as a sales director feel that you should start doing with your calls based on what I've just observed. Here's a couple of things I would suggest stop doing. And here's a couple of things you should keep doing. So when we have that type of feedback session on a weekly level, right, that is coming from different team members. We all know the direction we're going. We all know our kind of frameworks around value and as a company, but then we also know how we message and the type of trap setting questions we should use. We take that and then the team create that feedback culture where you don't step into that. Like if I put a call forward, I wouldn't be going into that call going, oh, no, I'm going to be torn to shreds. It's like, no, I'm going into that call knowing I'm going to step out of that much stronger, much more aware, and ready to tackle my next call with a whole bunch of stuff that's going to help me in a really positive way. And if you think about that longitudinally, everyone's just going to get better. We keep feedback and accountability as part of our DNA. And I think sales enablement is a key part of that, because the sales enablement is the one who can keep that in line with part of the messaging, with part of our kind of training and thinking about how is it best to position this, or how to best to respond. You're not just enabling with content, you're enabling with skills.